What's up, everybody? I know it's been a minute since I've been on here. I was doing a whole new setup. I was in my old room, which was our guest room, essentially. It was very, very bright and also very, very echoey because it's all tile, kind of an empty room. So I also had no good station setup. I was sitting in a room with, my computer desk that I kept converting into a makeup station every day, which just did not work. It was way too many problems. So I finally got set up in here. This is my bedroom. You can see my bed behind me. But this is great because I finally have a vanity with drawers and places to put everything. So I'm really excited to be back. I'm really excited to get going. I'm not sure what my schedule is going to be yet, especially since I'm just getting started, and I have so many people that are now watching. Well, so many people for me, when the only people that were watching initially were my family. So thanks to my kid, I now have new people coming to watch me, which is terrifying. Just absolutely terrifying. But welcome. I'm happy to have you here, and we're going to get started. So today's video is a review. It's a kind of a head-to-head. We're going to do a battle of the blenders. So I have two beauty blenders sitting here. Each one has been reviewed somewhat recently. I wanted to do this video sooner, but one of the beauty blenders took a very, very long time to get to me. So we have the first one, which is the Stands Out Beauty Blender. This one is supposed to be like a memory foam beauty blender. Tati reviewed this and she gave it a good review. So we're going to give this one a try, but not just this one. We're going head to head with another beauty blender, another weird one that came out of the blue that Nikki Tutorials did. And it's the Juno Co Microfiber Velvet Sponge. And as you know, she gave this a big rave review as well. So I'm excited to try them both out. We're going to do half my face with one and half my face with the other. And we're going to see how they hold up together. I want to talk about them a little bit first, though. I went and, looked up some info on them. Never used either one. So this is going to be a brand new thing for both of us. Let's see. We'll start with the Stands Out. So this is the one that Tati recommended. Memory foam. It says it is cruelty-free. And it says that it's made out of polyurethane foam. That is really the only information I could find on it. I went to their website. It said, more about this product. I clicked on that, and that's really all it gave me. So there's nothing, major to know about it. It's a beauty sponge that's like memory foam. It does say that you can use it wet or dry. So I'm going to use it wet just because I don't want to use it dry when I know I'm going to use the other one wet, and then there be a mess up or something that doesn't look right because maybe the dry versus wet was what made the difference. So everything is going to be same and same. So that's really all I can say about that one. This one came to me fast. This one was to my house within a week. So we move on to the other one, which is the Juno Co Microfiber Velvet Sponge. That's this one. Now this one says it's made from hydrophilic polyurethane. I don't know what that means. If you do, great. It also says it's made from antimicrobial microfiber. Now the antimicrobial thing, I do know what that means, and that is it fights against, microorganisms and any type of bacteria that can get in your sponges, which is great. You want something that's going to fight against that. It also might help you keep your sponges for a little bit longer if they actually fight against, the little bacteria and things that can get in foam sponges, especially when you're applying them to your face, you're putting makeup in them. I know we all clean them, but you need to toss them after a little while. I just got a whole new thing of beauty blenders. Speaking of, in case, you're wondering, I kind of am a beauty blender fanatic. I love trying different ones. I love seeing what comes out. So I'm going to show you what I've got here. This is just the beauty blenders I use. This is just the ones I use. So this is, and actually I've got two of those. So These are all Morphe. I think these were actually my favorites. I love the Morphe sponges. In fact, I like, this is the newest one that came out. And some people really like it because of the edges and stuff. I like the old school one. This big fluffy thing here. I love this one so much. This is my favorite one. You can tell because I have two of them. And one of them is very, very torn up. So that's those. Your typical, beauty blenders. I love these. I have tried tons of beauty blenders. I have a couple others that I've tried that I did not like. I've done the, I'm not going to name names. But I've had a few other beauty blenders I've tried. I always kind of, check out new ones that pop up, different shapes, different textures. And so far, nothing has beat the Morphe Beauty Blender for me. Or Beauty Sponge. Let me clarify that because I know Beauty Blender is a brand. So I really, really like the Morphe one the best. So we're going to try these out today. And we're going to see how they go. This one right here, this was $20. Kind of like, your beauty blender. This was a $20 beauty makeup sponge. Now, that's just for the one. Now, it came to me very, very quickly. But something that the Juno Company one already has up on this is $6. But if you get 4 of them, you get 4 for $20. So, depending on what happens when we use these and how they work, $20, 4 for $20. So there's already, there's already something happening there as far as price. So we're going to break these out. I'm going to get them wet, and we're going to get started. We're going to pull these out of their boxes first before I go get them wet. And then we'll get started. First, this is Juno Company. So we're going to open this up. Ooh. Oh, that's weird. That's strange. I don't know what I was expecting. I guess I think I was expecting for... I think I was kind of expecting for it to be like the fibers were actually coming out of the sponge. Like maybe the whole... I don't know. But what it's like there's actually a fiber sleeve over it. So it doesn't... That's a strange feeling sponge. And it is soft. It feels really weird when I squeeze it. It's a little dense. Maybe a little denser than what I would normally. Man, let's go to my go-tos. Yeah, but it's not wet yet. So these have been, tried and used and broken down. It's a little dense. You can hear that. Makes a little noise. That's kind of neat. It's definitely weird feeling. It fits nicely in the hand though. That's a nice, it fits. I feel like this is going to beat my face up. All right, so next one. Stands out. Microfiber makeup blending sponge. Oh, that's strange. Is this attached? Did they make this where I could easily... Okay. This is a big boy. Oh, that's nice. Now I get what Tati was talking about when she got this. It is. It's like a piece of my pillow. I have a I have a memory foam pillow. This is so nice. I like that. I don't know if I like it in the sense of I like the way this feels for a beauty sponge, but I do like the way it feels. So even even if this does not work out for me as far as applying makeup, I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to test that out. But even if it doesn't, say this does not work out for me as far as the makeup application, this is going to be a great, little, a stress ball. My kids, my youngest, she loves those, squishies. This is, the best squishy ever made. This is fantastic. So, there's how they feel. This one feels a little weird. This one feels great. But I don't know if it feels great in the way that you would want a beauty sponge to feel. So we're going to test them out. Now, I'm going to go get them wet and we're going to get started. I'll be right back. So I can say after getting these wet, the first thing I can tell you about them is, okay, this one still feels good and it has more bounce back. now that it's wet. Like it's not squishing and taking forever to come back out. And I like that. I think that makes me feel a little more confident about it as far as using it for makeup. This one. Now, what I can say about this one, as you can see, it grew a little bit, but I can already tell you that's something that kind of, because you know, your beauty blenders get really big. This casing that's around it, this like fuzzy casing that is around the actual sponge, I feel like keeps it from expanding to what it wants to expand to, which gives it a really weird feeling in my hand. So there's that. Let's get started. I apply my primer with my hands, so that's what I'm going to do. Now we're going to get into the actual makeup application. So what we're going to do, so we are aware, we're going to have the Stands Out microfiber sponge is going to be on the left side of my face. All right, and the Juno and Company, wait a minute, no, this is the microfiber. This is the, what is this? Memory foam. Okay, so the Stands Out memory foam is going to be on this side of my face. And the microfiber from Juno and Company is going to be on the right side of my face. So over here. So just so you're aware, here and here. We're going to get started. We're using the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation today. This is a good one. This is kind of a tried and true. I didn't want to use something that is not going to withstand, you know, the day. But I also didn't want to use something that I love, which is my Dior Forever foundation. But that's my fancy foundation, and I'm not going to use that to be running around errands today, because that's really all I'm doing. I'm just running errands around town, and it's a thicker formula, and I feel like I'd have to use quite a bit of it, and I do not know how these sponges are going to soak up product. So I kind of wanted to go with my Laura Mercier, which is a little bit of a thinner foundation, and I don't feel like I have to worry so much about how much product these are going to soak up. So we're going to start over here first with the memory foam, and it says you use the big side right here. It's on the box. So pro tips, use the large rounded side for pressing and rolling foundation into the large areas of the face, such as cheeks, chin, and forehead. All right, use the triangular side, okay, so right here, for applying concealer and powder, and then use the flat side here for perfecting your contour. Okay. It says the warmth of your skin is all that you need for the Stands Out Beauty Sponge to reach its optimal softness for use. Okay. It's recommended to use the sponge damp the first 3 to 5 uses while it's in its break-in period. Okay, after that, water is optional. The Stands Out Beauty Sponge can also be used as a finishing tool by lightly patting and rolling over the face, leaving a seamless blended look. Ooh, we're going to do that. We're going to try that. All right. If you watch me kind of leaning, it's because I'm still working on my setup, so I don't have a monitor or a big mirror to let me know like how I'm looking when I'm talking to you. And I just got the new iPhone 10 Max, and it's got this like shiny back, so I keep like catching myself kind of drifting because I can see myself in the back of it, and I need to stop. So if I do that, I apologize. If you watch me like just kind of, I'm not crazy. There's a reason I'm doing that. All right, so we're going to start, and I'm just going to put it right on the sponge, and we're going to see what happens. It was several pumps. All right, over here. Ooh. Y'all, I may be getting out of my summer color that looks a wee bit orange. Just, is it blending into my neck? It's not. You know what? I'm not happy with that. I don't want to be orange today. I didn't realize that I'm already getting out of my summertime color, which could be very bad, y'all. If I'm already getting out of my summertime color, I don't know that I have a color right now that's going to match me. So instead, we're going to go in with the Rainforest of the Sea from Tarte. I really love this foundation. Like I said before, it surprises me nobody talks about this. I can say that it does transfer quite a bit. Like, I can't touch my face when I use this one. Even it doesn't matter setting powder, setting spray, I touch my face, it's on me, which does not work out when you have white fingernails. So let's get started with this. Let this be my color, please. There we go. That's better. Fall color. This is a big sponge. It's looking pretty from what I can see so far. Yeah, that's nice. Going halfway. I swear, I do have errands to run. It's nothing crazy. But if these apply my makeup so differently that I look like a crazy person walking around today, I might be a little upset. But I am going to try to wear it all day long. I mean, that right there got almost my entire face, which is very cool. And it's so... reminds me of a swimming pool. Not in a bad way. Not in like a chlorine-y way. But it does. It kind of reminds me of going swimming in the summertime. That's weird. Maybe not pool. Oh yeah, then I look like a freak. Oh, it's pliable. It's so pliable. Like, it's not so dense that when I even with my finger on the backside here, when I push in, right there, it pushes all the way in to that crease on the side of my nose. I like that. That is very, very cool. So I don't have to worry so much about the tips of it being super pointed because I can really get in there. That's nice. So far, I'm not seeing anything wrong with it. This applies really well. It's big. It's a big mama. But it's not big in the sense that I can't use it. It's not so big that I can't make it work, especially with that. That's amazing. I like that. That's kind of nice. I think we are blended. So far for foundation application, I like that. I think that works pretty well. It's a very nice, seamless finish. Okay. So that's that one. We are going to move on to the right side of my face, and we're going to use this one from Juno Co. And now we should be all right, since I know that I can't wear my Laura Mercier until next summer. All right. So when I watched the videos of these, they both were amazing. Tati loved it. She was surprised by it. Nikki loved this one. She talked about the coverage. So that's what I'm really looking forward to. I am excited to see if I get from my little one pump the amount of coverage that Nikki got. So let's check it out. Oh, wow. Wow. That actually, oh my gosh, y'all, that may be too much coverage. Nuh-uh. Okay. Okay, so I admit, I was skeptical. I was very skeptical on this one. I was like, there's been so much going on in the beauty world, all right? And people are freaking out in the beauty community about who's getting paid by who to represent what brands. And I can tell you right now, y'all know from looking, I have 2 videos. Nobody knows who I am. I am not affiliated with anybody. Nobody knows me. Nobody cares. I have 10 followers. I have never seen my foundation cover my skin like this. Not with a brush, not with a blender, Not with my hands, which I can't, y'all. I can't apply my makeup with my fingers. I used to when I was a kid. I can't now. But I have never seen it apply like that ever in my life. Apply soap. You hear that? Told you this was going to beat my head up. So I know everybody was like, they started all these conspiracy things as far as, can you trust these beauty gurus about who's telling you what to use. And so I hate to say it, I love Nikki and I watch her all the time, but I was a little skeptical. I was a little like, okay, but then I heard that she already had, an affiliate code or something, not an affiliate code, something like that. I heard something. And I was like, so is it really that great? Is it, some of these products, you really hope that the people that are telling you that these products are great, you should go out and spend your money on them, that they really are great. Of course, if you make a product, if you are Maybelline and you make a product, you're going to tell everybody it's great because you made the product. You want people to get it. But I want to know that the people that I'm going to for reviews are being honest and they aren't manipulating me in any way. And that's why I'm really particular about who I follow. I really don't like a whole lot of affiliate codes. I think that's why I like Tati so much, is she tries things, she reviews things every day, and where she won't downright talk crap about a company, if she uses something and it doesn't work, she tells you. And that is what I think we need more of. If it doesn't work, let us know. So when I saw this and how well this worked, I was like, but does it though? Is it really that great? I don't know, y'all. Okay, so looking now, after having applied, I'm not seeing a huge difference from left to right. They both applied very well. What I can say, I'm gonna get really in there. Just let me get in here really quick and look. Yeah, they look good. They both look good. I'm not. This side may be a little smoother, but not so much that it's like you can really, it's not really that discernible. But the big difference that I can say is this covered all of this part of my face with the one dropper. Just the one. And covered that entire side. And I probably could have covered more. There was so much of it there. I probably could have spread that out and covered more. So far, that is a plus for this. This took more than one on just my one side of my face. It did soak the product up. But I did like the way that this kind of bounced on my skin. And I like the way I could get into the crevices. Let's see. Yeah, see? Did you see that? Okay, so look, make my piggy face. That's not in the crease there. That is in the crease. So this went all the way into the crease of my nose. This one did not. I'm actually going to have to pull that. I have to make the piggy face and really get in there. Okay, so we're going to move on to concealer. So far, very, very happy with the way that my foundation looks on both sides of my face. I think it looks really, really good. So we're going to move on to concealer. And today we are using, like any other day just about, we're going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape. So that's on. This side, we're going to use the memory foam from Stands Out. It's said to use, I think there's a hair on there. Ugh, I'm like constantly shedding, y'all. Ooh, look. It's stuck. It's stuck in there. Okay, this said to use the little triangle side for concealer around the eyes. It's odd. That feels odd. Maybe I can bend it. Okay. All right. That does a good job. I don't know how I'm going to do half my chin and half my nose and half my forehead. I'm not really sure how I'm going to accomplish that. I'm going to go halfway. Okay. There's no way I can do this. I can't do half my nose and half my forehead. So I'm going to do my whole chin with this one. Okay. And I'm going to do my lip. And then I'll do my forehead and nose with the other one. That's what we'll do. We're going to move on to the right side of my face. I'm not seeing anything crazy, I guess. We'll see. We'll compare after we get the other side done. So we're going to do over here with the fuzzy one. Yeah. I wonder if it's making the same. I know it's making the loud noise, but I wonder if it's making the little, like, noise. Okay, so far, we may have uses for both of these sponges. I'm not in love with the way that the fuzzy sponge applied my concealer under my eye. I feel it looks a little cakey. I feel like it didn't really, like, melt that into my skin the way I would really, really want it to. The coverage is great. Like, I feel like this is covered way better than this is covered. But up close, I feel like it looks a little cakey under my eye. So let's do the final step here, which is we're gonna do a little bit of setting powder, and we're gonna see how it all blends out. I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup off camera, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna see how this all works out. So we're gonna use the Hourglass setting powder, the Hourglass Veil. You know what? We're going to use the flat side for some powder. Ooh. Okay. That lays on some powder, man. You've seen you've seen my other video. And I apply my powder with a blender, with a sponge. And you can barely see it. That lays down some powder. And it's still on there, so I can kind of... Look at that. Look at that. That is... This is supposed to be translucent, y'all. This is not supposed to turn my face white. This is not clown makeup. Oh my gosh. Okay, there it goes. There it goes. That was some powder. Okay, so with this sponge, maybe a little lighter on the powder. Maybe don't because when I go in to my powder, like I go in because I want, to really set it. But wow, that was a lot of powder. Okay, there's that side. I think that looks really nice so far. I really do. I think all of that looks very, very nice. I have no complaints. I don't think I have anything bad to say. I really don't. I think it looks pretty. It doesn't look cakey. I think that looks very, very nice. Okay, so that is this side. Go in with the fuzzy. Whew. If that laid down that much powder, I am, concerned about what this is going to do. So... whew, wish me luck. Pray. Really now? I am... I'm a little miffed, y'all. Little miffed. Let's try the flat side. That's better. Okay, so there's the trick. Go to your flat side for powder. like I said, we're going to do the rest off camera. I'm going to finish my makeup, and I'm going to wear this throughout the day. So far, I'm not seeing a huge difference in the way that it laid down everything. Like, obviously, with the foundations, I saw a difference. But as far as finished product, I'm not seeing a massive difference. Maybe once I get the rest of my makeup applied and I get a really, really good look at this, I'll think differently. But they both did a really good job. So let's finish up my makeup, and we will see what happens with the rest of it. All right, guys, here's the finished product. I'm actually really happy with how my makeup turned out on both sides. There were things with each that worked better, some things that worked worse, but nothing was actually bad. I had a little bit where I felt like my under eye was definitely smoother on this side. I feel like that turned out much smoother, but I feel like I got better coverage on this side. If I could figure that out, because I'll be honest with you, I may like both of these better than my Morphe sponge. I don't know. I'm gonna have to give them a try, each one of them with a full face, to really see if I like them better than my Morphe. But I did like them. They both had some great things about them. I really like the way this one feels in my hand, which has nothing to do with makeup application. But because of the way that it bounces back and gives as much as it does, like I said, I could really get into that corner. And because of how it's so nicely packed into my crease, I'm not having any breakup yet. And I have a really tight crease in my nose, so it tends to want to break up in that area fairly quickly. And I don't, let's see, do a piggy face. Oh, what is that? I don't know what that was. This is okay. I feel like this side of my nose looks better than this side. I feel like the application with this sponge covered my nose better. I feel like this made a very, very nice, smooth look to my skin. Also, the powder application with this sponge, with the memory foam sponge, was absolutely phenomenal. That was the best powder application. It might have been too much. In fact, this could really extend the life of your setting powders because it seems to take it a really long way. On the flip side, the same thing goes for the Juno Company fuzzy sponge, the microfiber sponge, when it comes to your foundation. Because I got this entire side of my face covered with one pump, with one, squirt from the little, because that's the dropper thing. But the whole side of my face, and it was heavy coverage. I could probably get my entire face covered with one. I'm going to have to try that and see if that works. Because some of the things that may happen with my makeup today may be the fact that was almost too much right there on my face. That was really good coverage. But I like the way they both lay. They lay really, really well. It may be one of those things where, like, I use this for foundation, and then I'll use this one for powder. It may come down to that. It may be, a dual sponge thing. It says after you use this 3 or 4 times, you don't have to use water in it anymore to make it work. It says that the body heat warms it up and makes it work. So we may have to try that. May have to try with a full face of using each one to see how they really work. But it may have beaten my Morphe sponge, which would be shocking to me because I love that sponge. So we'll see. Y'all tell me, what do you think? Do you see a side that you think actually looks better? I don't see it. They both turned out really, really good for me. I think they both look really nice. Basically, it comes down to the application. It comes down to how they feel. And it comes down to the product, how much product they soaked up. This one soaked up a fairly standard amount of foundation. It wasn't exorbitant. It wasn't a massive amount. It wasn't any more than what any of my other beauty blenders would do and beauty sponges would do. It soaked up the right amount. And, I had to put a little bit more on. This I guess because, I was complaining about the fact that this was like a casing. But because of this being a casing, I feel like this actually kept it from absorbing, soaking up too much foundation, which is why I was able to get it all on there. I like it. I like them both very, very much. I thought that I was going to come away with this with a clear, like, this one's better than this one, or this one's better than this one. And I'm not coming down with that. The only thing I can say as far as one being better than the other would be price. The price point on the Juno microfiber sponge is way better than the price point on the Sans memory foam sponge. And it would make sense if, say, this one turned out to be a million times better than this one, but it didn't. They both work well, and they both work well doing different things. So $6 a piece for these, or $20 for 4 of them, which is what I did. I got the 4-pack for $20. So I have them now. I'm stocked up. Like I said, this one did take longer to arrive. This one took, like, I'm going to say 3 or 4 weeks before I got it. The delivery time on this took a hot minute, which it just goes to show you the reach that some of these, that some of our beauty gurus have in the community. I love Toddy. I think she has a good reach. And I love Nikki. Nikki is an influencer. I mean, people saw this and apparently bought them out because they're sold out on a lot of their products. And it did take a long time for me to get this. So if you like them, if you want them, let's see, let me go back over here. So Juno and Company Microfiber Velvet Sponge. So just look up Juno and Co. Microfiber Velvet Sponge. They have several on there. Oh, hey, this one's latex free and it's also cruelty free. So they're both cruelty free. There's no upside on that. They are both cruelty free. This one is latex free. I have no idea. I don't think this has latex in it. But I could not tell you if it does or does not. I still love the way that feels. I like that quite a bit. So I like them both. And, you might just have to try them out and see for yourself. Or if there's something particular you're looking for. If you're looking for the foundation to spread further. There you go. If you're looking for something that's really going to bake your face. There we go. They both worked really well. If price point's an issue, $6. This is really good for a $6 sponge. I think it's better than anything you can find at the Walgreens or Walmart for $6. I think this is great. So that's my review. That's what I think. We didn't really come out with a winner. I think they're both winners, just depending on what you're looking for. And I know I'm a winner. Let's be cheesy, because I get to do this and have fun doing this. And the fact that there's actually people watching it just thrills me to death. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you'd like to see next. Let me know if you liked this video. Hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the follow button. And if you want to get alerted, hit the little bell. I'm so excited to have so many new people on here watching my videos. It makes me very happy and terrified and nervous all at the same time. But I'm looking forward to it. And definitely, I mean it when I say it. If there's something you want to see, leave me a comment. Let me know. I'm definitely looking for ideas. I want to put out stuff that y'all want to know. There's a product you want to review on. If there's a technique you want to learn, let me know. And I will try my best to put it out there for you. So thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.